Hello.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Grinding Gears.
Yep.
So, to recap, they had some interesting encounters during the night with some boggles that ran away. So, let's just get everyone's thoughts. We'll go around. Why don't we start with Tantus?
I'm pretty sure that Banner is thinking that there's some kind of weird otherworldly invasion happening that, you know, I'm probably more calm about it than I should be, but it's also like, this seems to be a problem. But I probably think, like, you know, with the deer's brother disappearance, maybe this is a normal thing that's just been here and things have discovered it. We'll find out. And we'll either all die or we'll all succeed.
Unfunny, what's Rimbi's thoughts right now?
It's a mystery. We must solve this mystery. There should be no unanswered questions. Ever. Ever.
Wrekyur?
That was annoying. Bedtime.
Syndra?
I mean, that's kind of the same thing for her. This crazy little creatures invaded, which only two people understood. Just the Catmandu and Rimbi. Those are the only people who understood anything, so it's just gibberish to her. Just little monsters invading in her bedroom. Well, Rimbi's bedroom, but that's where she was sleeping, so. It's just weirdness.
And Swift?
Probably he wished he could have grabbed one to study it more.
They're sneaky little buggers. Okay, so we will get back. I believe that Banner and Swift were going to rouse some of the guard. And Rimbi is coming back with the alchemist after the alchemist put pants on.
And I stole lots of gunpowder, fireworks, and shit.
No, you did. No. You tried. It was not out. He keeps that stuff. He may have a mess in his place for the most part, but he keeps that stuff kind of locked up when he's not working on it. Considering the explosion that happened earlier.
Fine.
Okay, so we can fast forward a little bit. You guys make it to the guards. I'm sure you rouse some of them, get them to report.
Yes.
What were you planning going back to Rimbi's and Wrekyur's?
I mean, probably. Should we return to the Gnome and a brother's place?
I mean, it doesn't seem like those things come for more than once a night. If we're going to be going out, you know, adventuring or trying to find stuff in the woods, it would probably be best, at least, I know you do not need rest, but I do. So I believe I'm just going to go to my dwelling and at least try to get a good rest of the night's sleep.
I'll return and watch over them again and make sure everything's okay. Let them know where you're at.
Okay, so you're heading back. You're heading home. Rimbi, you get back with the alchemist who's complaining that his joints are aching from the walk.
Yes. I know that happens. Well, but you can walk them, so let's go.
Well, you guys get back. So I'm fast forwarding to you're back at your house.
Okay. So I can do two things. I can only do them ritually. First I'm gonna do detect magic ritually, so it's gonna take 10 minutes. And then I'm gonna search the house with the detect magic and identify any type of residue or anything like that might be lying around the house.
Okay. So You do kind of detect some residue of conjuration where you saw the things pop up.
Okay. So I'll point these out to the alchemist and say that this is where they were able to teleport, or I don't know. They came invisible. It's a type of conjuration magic.
Interesting. I'll have to consult some things. You see him start pulling out tomes out of his bag.
Yeah. And then I will also tell him, they spoke the old Elvish tongue, the Sylvan. Also, just so you know, each individual was able to produce both types of slime. It seemed like they were able to change it. I don't know if it was at will or if it was based on external stimuli.
Very interesting.
Yes.
Yeah. Collect some samples. Yeah, and you some beakers. I'm going to look through this.
Must I? Fine. And I'll start collecting samples. I also wanted to know if I could do any type of check, maybe Arcana or something, to see if I noticed them going to specific locations to teleport. Versus just doing it on the spot, because remember, one had to run across the room after people were flipping shit around.
Yes. Go ahead and roll me an Arcana.
Okay. 20.
Okay, so I'll let you piece together this. They seem to only do it from like underneath objects. Like you saw them pop up from under the table, disappear from under a table, pop up from under the bed. Okay. You haven't seen them do it from just like, in the middle of a room or something.
Yeah. Okay. Got you. So I'll mention this to the alchemist and anyone that's in the room. I don't know who's left. I think Wrekyur and Syndra went back to his room.
They're sleeping.
Yeah,
well, Syndra went to your room, I think.
No. Syndra went to Rekyur's room because Wrekyur flipped into the
dex.
bed.
We need some dex checks and some cons checks. Just saying. I guess it would be a save.
No.
It would be a con save, actually. I'm just kidding. All right, so I'll mention it to the room, just kind of how he talks out loud and examine. It seems that they require certain situations to cast to use this ability. They were only able to do it under these objects.
While he's saying that, you do get back here, Banner.
Cool.
So you see the alchemist like poring over some tomes. You hear him just talking out loud to an empty room, basically. After some time passes, the alchemist will, I think I know what these things are.
Yes, say it, yes.
I think they're boggles.
I don't know what that is.
They're a type of fae that likes to play jokes.
Fae? Here?
Yes.
Just,
I mean, most of us in town are descendant from faes.
yes, but we're not fae. We were fae.
Something's attracted them here. I don't know what. Normally, they're relatively harmless as far as I can tell.
I mean, they did not do any damage. They were rather weak and meek. They were easily intimidated. The large cat man, he was able to intimidate them pretty well. And he actually was able to catch one. But it didn't last very long. It slipped right out of his grip.
Yes, it seems to be a defense mechanism of theirs that they can produce that oily slick.
I wonder how we can counter such a thing.
I'm not sure at the moment, but that would also be probably the source. The sticky stuff, I think, is also the source of their fire resistance.
Yes, that would make sense. Of course, we know that the silky stuff. Yes, whatever. But, we can set a trap with this new information. We can set a trap to catch them. If we know they require certain situations in order to teleport in, we could remove those situations in most places and eliminate them to a very confined area, and then they will obviously pop into those areas instead.
The only problem is, you said they were rather easily intimidated.
Yes.
They might not return here. At least to your domicile.
No, I know. But with your pull, we could we'll flip every bed in town. We'll flip every table in town. And and we'll set it up in the city center where there's tables upright, and they'll show up there, and then the guards can stab them or trap them, do something. Maybe attach rope to the table so when they show up, we flip those so they can't run away.
Possible. We could attempt something.
Yeah, I mean, it's the only way to get answers. We have no answers right now. They just run away the way they are.
We can talk to the guards in the morning.
Are the guards with you, Banner?
No.
No.
Have you noticed I showed up? I haven't said anything.
I'm assuming a gigantic creature in my house is gonna
I just like opened the door and walked in.
Like, you're not in the shadows.
No.
Like
It's stealthed.
I couldn't stealth it.
and you're not a tiny person. You're this gigantic thing. So I'll look to you and I'll say, well, what do you think? You tend to you care more about the guard type stuff than I do.
The guards have been informed about the small creatures and that they are slippery with the ability to appear and disappear with some form of magic, as you talked about. So they have an understanding of what it is. Though again, I could not tell them the type of magic since you did not particularly know. But
Yes, it's
such things would be hard to deal with. Your ideas of... I feel like if we are going to look into it, maybe we should investigate what you were talking about before. Your brother's disappearance spot. If there truly is something protecting this village, and a weak point in it is where they are crawling in through, why not investigate that spot for now? Any kind of...
were you explained like everything that they said? Because I know you can't understand the language. Like, did Blaze's character?
I
like,
thought
relay it
Swift
all to
told me a bunch of things about it.
Yeah, he
'Cause
did.
I know they specifically said that the protection's gone. And
I think it was more or less like he relayed what the boggle said, so
Okay.
everyone would know. More or
Well,
less.
not you guys. You guys are.
Well, we're
Not
asleep,
necessarily gone, but weakened.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. Would you like to use my bed, old man? And I point to the bed covered in ooze. And
It's already flipped over.
I think I will retire back to my home. I can do more studies there.
Okay.
Maybe work on something that can help.
Well, you have all the information I do now. If you plan to do something, I would like to be informed. Otherwise, I'll look to Banner. We'll continue search. We'll check out the area where my brother was last seen, or where the I can't think of the instrument name at the time, but the
Liar.
instrument was found. You're a liar. I am not lying.
Have a good evening.
Yes.
And he'll start to gather his books. If you would like, you may borrow. I do expect it back. This one.
All right. What is it?
It's a tome of different monsters. You see that there's one page, particularly like folded over, that has some information on the boggle.
Why'd you do this, dude? Now my guy's not gonna rest, and he's gonna fucking read the book. All right. That's what I'm gonna read the book, however long it takes, while everyone rests.
Well, are you just gonna read the section, or are you reading the entire book?
I'm gonna read anything that pertains to Fae, because that's the issue.
I'm gonna clean the place up. I have nothing better to do.
I've heard
Okay.
reading books is dangerous. You might need to roll something for that.
I'll actually just concentrate on cleaning most of the place up anyway. Like,
Yeah.
throwing out some of their terrible stuff.
Congratulations, you are the maid for the evening.
It's fine.
We have an outfit. Oh, Syndra's bar in it. What are they doing in there? Oh, sorry.
This is a long sigh coming from the room.
Rimbi,
Mm-hmm.
give me an investigation.
Now I have Artificer's lore, so whenever I make an intelligent history check, well, okay, never mind. Doesn't apply to this.
Yeah.
Investigation. 18.
Okay. So you spend the next 4 hours
Mm-hmm.
going over the tome. It is mainly on Fae. So
You screwed me.
you learn a bunch of information. You'll get a bonus, +2 bonus in any nature checks when it comes to Fae.
Okay. Let me write that down. Okay.
Okay. So the sun now rises. You have not really slept at all, just so you know. Everyone else wakes up refreshed. And your Banner, your cleaning duties have finally finished. There is a large pile of trash outside that can be hauled away. They do have people in town who do take the trash, so it will be picked up. Is there anything people want to do for today?
Cinder would probably go back home and resume cooking. I mean, I don't know if it's been 2 or 3 days since the announcement for all the festival stuff. I don't know if everything's been done yet.
We're on day 3, and it was a hefty order, so no, not everything is done yet.
Yeah. That's
He's
fair.
also trying to keep up with normal day's work as well.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's
So-
where she goes.
Okay. Wrekyur, are you doing anything particular today, or just going back to your normal smithing?
General work. Like, I haven't got any special orders, so.
Yeah, the big special order is for the stuff for the festival, which you're probably about, at this point, a quarter of the way done.
It's not really anything difficult.
No. But you've also been distracted on other stuff as well.
Yeah. It'll get done pretty soon.
I'm just gonna pass out. I read all night long. So my brother wakes up, he sees me on, like, sitting on patches, just
Okay.
falling asleep reading.
Banner, is there anything you particularly want to do?
I'll go out and do a little bit of normal hunting and then get to my normal work, and just hope that, since Rimbi stayed up all night, eventually I'm assuming he'll wake up probably sometime deep in the afternoon, and I'll plan for...
What are you hunting? What are you hunting, man?
Most dangerous game overall.
Rimbi! I mean,
I'm gonna set Rimbi in his pile of rags so he can
My
go to
rag
sleep.
pot, my nest.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even see Syndra leave. He's so distracted by the book.
Yeah.
Okay. And Swift, are you going back to your normal?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the mayor's house still needs cleaning and trying to repair the roof.
Yes. About late in the afternoon, give me a perception check, Swift.
Let's see. 11.
Okay. So you kind of hear some commotion down in the square. More like happy commotion though, not like ah.
I'll probably walk across a roof to peer into the square.
You see the mayor is back in the town square talking to some folks.
Ah, that's good.
Woohoo.
He still has like some bandages on his head, but he looks decent. After a few minutes, him and some of the people go inside the manor. But the rest of the day will go without any problems.
When I eventually wake up, which will probably be late day, I will head to the library and just try to find out information on. I mean, I already have information on the boggles, right? But information on this god and the protection, like trying to find actual information, not folklore information.
You can give me an investigation on it.
Okay. I'm tired.
That's an amazing roll right there.
Bound to happen. I mean, I'm too good all the time, so I have to pull it back for you guys.
You find just folklore, myths. Talks about the founding of the town. That Fedor actually the god Fedor actually founded the town. Basic childhood stories that everyone's heard.
Okay, that's what I'll do for the rest of the day.
Okay. Unless anyone else is doing anything, late evening will come. Are people doing anything in the evening, getting together, or just?
Well, no one said they were
going
going to meet back up. Basically, just everyone woke up and just went about their business. No one ever was like, "Hey, we should meet up later." So it's just
that's
like,
why I'm asking.
I mean, Cinder probably would. No one said anything, so she's just going to bake.
Okay. So is everyone eventually just going to go to bed then?
I'm going to stay until they kick me out, and I'm going to go home.
Okay. Late evening, they kick you out. But you did hear a little bit of commotion. You heard that the mayor is back up and moving around.
Yeah, yes, whatever. Little importance. So I'm gonna get back, and when I see my brother, I'm gonna just ask him, and be like, "Why is no one here? What's going on?"
Everyone has their own lives to attend, and no one said to meet back up.
Silly. We're not done with the job yet. We need to go to where our brother's instrument was found. We need to continue the search. These creatures are invading, and they're probably just the first wave. This could be the safety of the town we're talking about, and maybe our brother is alive.
It's late now. We should wait till morning.
Yes, you're probably right. Plus, no one else is here. I mean, everyone's probably asleep, so fine.
Okay. Everyone will go to bed.
Yes. Swift is going to take some of the thatching that's probably he has around his house is going to actually start stuffing it underneath the tables and bed.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, I didn't think
And
about
probably take something. And is it a cold night tonight, or?
It's on the cool side, but it normally never gets like super cold in this place.
I'm actually going to try to block off the fireplace or pit or whatever.
Okay. You can block off your fireplace.
And just probably throw an extra blanket on or something.
Okay. I want everyone to give me a perception check.
Just that.
You-
Okay.
There's-
It sounded like there was more to that.
no,
Jesus.
I'm just thinking. Sorry.
I would like for a perception check.
Maybe next time I should take my earplugs out.
You got all that thatching all in your ears.
That's 2 1s in a row.
Yes.
Two different people, though.
Banner, did you roll perception?
I have not yet. Sorry.
It's not like, we failed 2 30% failure chances in a row and killed someone.
Mean.
You wish that was 85 now, didn't you?
No.
Okay. Well, Syndra.
When it doesn't matter, that's when I roll good.
What do you mean it doesn't matter? It matters.
Hey, I could have blown one up with a Chaos Orb last time. No.
It's blow up your house, not ours.
I'm not gonna- Anyway.
You wake up, you swore you heard the bell in the town square ring, but just once.
We're good.
Okay. Should stay awake for a little bit, kind of like sit up slightly in bed, pillows behind her back, so it's a little harder to fall back asleep. But she's not going to stay awake a long time. She's just going to kind of listen a bit more alertly, and if anything happens, she'll react again.
Okay. Give me another perception.
Okay.
You think you heard a muffled yell coming from the town square.
Going back to bed.
Oh, plot strings. Nah, we're good. Let's just bake. Can I just bake? Roll for
She's
me?
by herself. And it's
you-
the middle of the
you
night.
avoid-
Someone, don't not do anything.
Josh, you avoided some plot string with the mayor as well. You're just like, nah.
No, I mean, I already tried to talk to the mayor. They were like, fuck you. I was like, all right.
Syndra's not a competent warrior. She's a baker. Screams is like, it's just
I
middle of
mean-
the night.
The Niftychins are on the way.
Yeah, I mean, technically, yeah.
Or you could go the opposite way and go past the barracks.
But the Niftychins.
Yes, I'm just saying you have two ways that you could get help on your way.
We have
What
a
time at
panther.
night is it? Do I have any idea?
It's
Looking
like
at the moon or whatever.
It's late it's late at night. It's probably around like 2 o'clock.
Okay, fine. Syndra gets up. She changes her mind because she can do that. And
She is a woman.
Yeah, sure, why not? We'll go with that one. And she actually collects her things because everything was packed up earlier. Everything was in her backpack, and so it's just kind of been thrown down. So she gets all her things and dresses, and then she, because it takes 5-10 minutes. And so she heads downstairs and leaves and kind of looks around. And is there anything in the streets going on? Easy to tell.
Not around where you are at the moment.
Okay. I guess she's gonna head up to the Niftychin barracks. I mean, not barracks. The forts.
It's a barracks at this point.
I mean, it kind of is a little bit, yeah. So yeah, she's gonna go up there. Just looking at just different spell things, just to make sure. No, okay. So yeah, she's gonna go over there and knock on the door, which I'm assuming is closed.
I mean, you could probably just open it if you wanted.
Yeah,
I don't
but
think they
she's
ever
gonna-
lock their door.
I know, but she's being polite, so she's gonna knock on it relatively loud.
Okay, guys, give me a perception.
Or you could just give it to us if you want us to wake up.
I'm being nice. Go ahead. It's an easy perception. I doubt you're gonna
Okay,
fail.
why?
Mm-hmm.
Boop.
That's why
Yeah.
you don't block things behind rolls when you want them to happen.
Okay.
Just
Eventually,
open
you
the
guys
door.
will wake up. It's a little. You kind of twist and turn a bit.
Wait. No, man, I didn't hear shit.
I mean, it could be difficulty
Did
5.
patches. Neither did patches.
25 would be really low. Anyway,
They
if
are
it
very
takes a while-
awful, though.
yeah. If it takes more than a minute or something for her to hear anything, she's gonna try the door and see if it's unlocked.
It's,
Oh,
I
it's
mean,
unlocked.
it's been established. Our door doesn't
Yeah.
close half the damn
So
time.
that's fine. So she comes in and like timidly, hello. I mean, freaking Rimbi sleeps in the living room.
yeah. At this point, you finally start to rouse.
Ha! What? Fireball! No.
You
When-
don't
Can't
have
even do that.
If Rimbi wakes
know.
up sounding slightly surprised, Wrekyur comes out of his room with 2 hand axes just ready. What's going on?
Oh
I don't
jeez,
know.
calm down. I heard something in the town square with a bell and maybe some shouting.
Okay,
Well,
runs into his room, clothes, pike. All right.
I mean, I forget how long is it for medium armor. It's like 5 minutes, some bullshit, right?
5 or 10 minutes. It's a long time.
I just wear clothes. So.
Yeah, not all of us can do that. Man, 5 minutes. Yeah, I wouldn't wait that long. So I'm gonna take off my armor boost and grab my crossbow
And mount
and
patches.
jump on patches.
Okay. In the meantime, Swift and Banner, give me one more.
Well, I'm probably
I'm sorry, perception. Yeah.
I'm probably been outside of my place because I was gonna say overnight. I was just gonna like practice meditation and stuff overnight tonight.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. This time you did hear the muffled scream.
I'm gonna go
So it's up to
investigate.
you guys. Okay. So you guys will start up. Swift, are you going to investigate too?
Yeah, I guess I'll grab my rapier.
Okay. I'll say Banner and you will probably meet up along the way.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys are on your way. So we will all meet up in the town square. Give me a second. Just got to switch. Boom.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, zoomed in map.
Yes.
Where everything's fine. Nothing bad is happening.
Oh no, nothing at all. Everything's fine. Trust us.
Oh, jeez, I'm afraid of dragging my token on the screen.
I have to remember that I have to manually switch myself to the correct location because
Hey,
Two.
I'm not a giant monster this time.
No, I actually had time to prepare it, so everyone's actually good.
And these are 5-foot squares?
Yes. I just tried to find other tokens. Well, why don't we actually, if it's fine with everyone, we will take a break at this point
okay.
because things are going to start happening. So get a drink, refresh yourselves, and we will see everyone in a few minutes.